Brilliant Ballybunion is funded under the Climate Action projects under the Ignite Fund, and the idea is for 2 years we're going to work with the community in Ballybunion to take them on a journey really around climate action and protecting biodiversity. So we're specifically focused on growing food locally in Ballybunion so that our food systems are not damaging but rather replenishing really the biodiversity and nature around us. And then how do we do all that with a creative lens and incorporate creativity in everything we do. So everything we do has food, everything we do has a biodiversity element, and everything has a creative element to it. And I feel a lot of people are feeling very disenfranchised and disempowered between wars, between forced migration of people. There's just so many things happening in the world and climate change itself. And even last night we had a massive storm in Ballybunion that almost ripped our polytunnel and knocked a few really old trees. So it can be really overwhelming. So I think the power of art is that we can step outside the lived reality and imagine, whether it's imagining the future or just processing what we're learning. So one of the things we do with Brilliant Ballybunion is all of the participants have their own journals, and we're encouraging them, whatever their area of interest is. So one guy, he's recording birds in Ballybunion since he was 6. He just loves birds, and he's using his journal still to do that. Other people are recording their gardens, recording different things around the town. So that idea of being able to process, but also to reimagine the world we want to see. So we would use it with film, and even recording events and the magic of nature and the magic of people's smiles, and then community seeing that back and saying, wow, this is us. We actually did this. We're creating our own television, you know? I think that's really important, that art can reflect back what people are doing. Forced behaviour change is never going to work. People need the freedom and the imagination to imagine a different future and then to act what feels right for them, really, you know? If we don't know the names of the trees or the names of the animals, someone said to me, how will we know when they're gone? And I think the very fact that we're giving people those tools, that they're working with scientists, they're working with ecologists to actually know what's around us, to know what's missing, and also to process the solastalgia, the deep sadness when things do go wrong. Like, we've elm trees on our farm for the last 50, 60, 70 years, and they just, over the course of 3 weeks, died. They've got a disease. That's really, really sad and hard, but it's important that we see that. And if our eyes are not open to nature, we just don't see it. And it happens, and we don't even know that it's happened. So for me, that's the role of artist and creativity, that we can show that, we can sing that, we can dance that, we can process it, but also hopefully that we'll have an action going forward into the future that's really strong.